Hello there! You're watching Sam-A-Lot and we're playing Feed the Beast. We will be beginning a new Feed the Beast Let's Play very shortly, but before we begin that I wanted to give you all a little bit of a base tour around the wonderful place that I call home. Over here we've got a chest full of, what have we got here? A steam drill. And over here is my pet sheep. Keep him down there in his little 1x1 hole. Oh, oh no. Well, he lived a good life. And I know what you're thinking, Sam-A-Lot, this beast, it's amazing, why would you want to give this up? But I hate to tell you, I actually lied. What have we got in here? Yeah, this is our temporary base. The base where we began our journey in this world. Still got a bunch of stuff that we never brought over. Our real base is far over here, over the hills. You can see the beacons. Alright, I just wanted to wait until daytime before I showed any more. Over here is our new base. This base is inspired from a command center from StarCraft 2. I hope you like it. Spent a long time with microblocks and little carpenter's ladders and all that stuff. It was a lot of work. But I think it looks good, except my teammate put the beacon in the wrong place, so it kind of shoots up through one of the legs here. A little bit annoying. We've got a bunch of farms down here. This was just when we needed rubber. Collected a bunch of rubber on here. It's probably still in there. Yeah, we don't really automate it too much. But yeah, there's a bunch of farms here which have been moved. But we'll get onto the real stuff, which is inside the base. So going in there through the garage door. The top floor isn't very pretty. I was planning on putting some applied energistics monitors up here, but never got around to it. So instead we've just got a manual and ender pearl farm up there. And a bunch of other stuff, the portal to the deep dark in there, which is all cool. But if we go down on the elevator, this is the top floor. In here we've got our power room. You can see we've got a secondary source of power here from a big reactor. I don't know much about big reactors, so my teammate set that up, but I don't think it might be still running. I'm not too sure. It's not our primary source anyway. But what we do have is a lot of stored up power here. That is the highest energy cell you can get there, the resonance cell. In here is our machine room. You see we've got all the machines in here. We've gone for a very laboratory look up in here, using the chisel laboratory blocks. Look very nice. We've not much to show in here really, apart from automated line of, well, not even automated, semi-automated line of thermal expansion machines and a bunch of Ender IO stuff. Ender IO is a very good mod. I'm loving the update it's been having recently. It's definitely come to the forefront. Yeah, and if we ever need snowballs for a snowball fight, we've got a lot. I'm not really sure why I built that actually. Over here was meant to be storage of glowstone we got there, and ender, yeah, we got a bit in there, which is all good. And in here, the IC2 room. Now I know many people don't like IC2 in the newer mod packs, but I wanted to get solar panels, and the only way you could really get them is by going through IC2. Specifically because you needed iridium, and in this mod pack, the TPPI 2 mod pack, the only way to get iridium, well, a lot of iridium, is through the mass fabricator and through UU. So that's exactly what I did. We've got a whole setup here of recyclers, and the recyclers all go into a little thing back here which turns them into scrap boxes, which we don't have any of in here. But the scrap boxes get put into the mass fabricator. See if we can, okay, well they do go in there, and there we go. And they add an amplifier which makes it go up quicker. So we've got that producing UU. We've got a thing back here for making the scenarium. And this all goes into the... not in there. It all goes into the... where is it? The replicator. The replicator which replicates iridium. And that's how we duplicate it. It's a long process. You can see we've got a ton of iridium up here. Oh, that's tin. You need a lot of iridium though for the solar panels. But anyway, moving onwards and upwards, we've got a little storage room here. This is before we moved on to AE. We had a bunch of chests down here and we've still got a few here. My teammate, Peterlot, he did a lot of base design, did a lot of things here. What did that do? Ah, I haven't actually seen this before. This is new to me. This is for a pulverizer. Very nifty. Anyway, you put stuff in here. It goes through these, and you can see we've got a ton of ore just waiting there to be moved around. Here is kind of our AE. We don't know much about AE2, so we were kind of just getting started off here. We've got a few things set up. We don't have anything too fancy though. You can see how many diamonds. We've got a few diamonds now. But our storage is probably not that end game at the moment. Just kind of getting started off. I don't really know much about AE2. My favourite room, however, is back here. I designed this room. Oh no, it's been changed. Well, it used to be my favourite room until somebody griefed it. When I was in charge, this room was full of essence berries. Of course, essence berries are a good way to get XP. Eat all that up. Yum yum. And down here, this is the room I spent a long time designing. We've got a telepad here. You're meant to be able to teleport to any location. But for some reason it's locked. I'm not actually sure why. I think it might be the server. They banned it because it is quite overpowered. And in here, this is my favourite room. Spent ages designing this. I actually had to get a flob. I'll show you what that is. A flob. I had to get a flob to get this yellow liquid to flow because you can't actually place it from the bucket. So if you have a liquid that you can't actually place on the ground from a bucket, you can put it into a flob and you can throw the flob onto the floor and it'll place it. Just a little hack for you there. The transformation tree. This is slowly turning the biome into a enchanted forest. This is from the Twilight Forest. In here, a player detector, so you know I'm online, and he isn't online. I'll show you down here. We've got a really cool mob grinder. I'm not sure if it's on. No, I think it might be broken. It's basically on a clock though. Oh wait, here. Is that working? Yeah. Okay. So Peter designed this. What happens is the floor comes out. And the lights go off. This is cursed earth, so the mobs spawn on it. And what you can then do is retract the floor. They fall down, and they get killed by the grinders there. And this is automated with a redstone clock, so usually you wouldn't have to do that manually. I'm not sure why it isn't working. It must have been turned off. But you can see here all the stuff we've collected. Right, you might be thinking why we did it like this, because if you play Feed the Beast, you know that you can make mob farms with other methods that aren't this complicated. But there's actually, well, there was a bug in extra utilities, which meant that mobs spawned on the cursed earth couldn't be killed by a grinder when they were on the cursed earth. It was quite confusing. But this was a good workaround. It might not be the most efficient way, but it was a good workaround for what we wanted at the time. Peter has done a lot with the drawbridges, are they called? Yeah, drawbridges. You'll be seeing a lot more drawbridges. They are everywhere in the base. He does like those a lot. Down here we've got, this is just a little room where you can do auto spawning. Not very interesting there. There's a tank full of essence to power it. In here was a cool little thing we were going to do but never got round to it. It's a player interface. It lets you treat your player inventory as a chest inventory. So basically you could have a machine that always keeps your inventory full of one stack of potatoes. Well, that's what we were going to do. So you'd never be low on food, but you could do loads of other stuff. Say you were mining, you could have a system which automatically removes iron ore from your inventory without you having to do anything. Or you could have a system which automatically repowers your tools, your electric tools. There's lots of different things you could do. In here, I don't know what he was doing in there. And this is his formcraft room. I don't do much formcraft, so I'm not really sure what he was doing in here, but I don't think he got very far. Anyway, this is a time wood clock. It acts as an accelerator for plants. It's really good, actually. It doesn't take any power, which is always good in my book. And over here, and this is old Aunt Peter. He designed this entire room, which is really cool. Over here, we've got a little liquid room. I wanted to have a very visual liquid storage room. We haven't got very far in it. You can see we've only got water, lava, and liquid XP. But the idea was to have all the different liquids going all the way back here. And in the new base, we will do. We will be playing on this server again. We'll just be restarting, using some of the resources we already have, of course, just to help us out. But it'll be generally a base from scratch. In here is a Tinker's Construct room. You can open the floor here. And you get a rather nice little smeltery down there. Oh, I never saw that. It's a little... You can see he really loves his drawbridges. Never really used them. Tinker's Mech Work, I think they're part of. And back here is the armory. Right, so we've got a bunch of potato armor. Once again, drawbridges, you can click that there and put on the potato armor. The creator of this mod actually plays on the server with us, that's pretty cool. This is my side and that's his side of armor. He's got a load of armor actually, I don't have that much. You can see what I do have here though is a set of pink leather armor, and there's a story behind this. I actually got trolled. I feel pretty, I'm so pretty, I feel pretty and witty and bright. What you had to do was, apparently, to get the extra utilities sword, where is it? So there's a sword in extra utilities here, and I read online that you had to put on a set of armor named this, and you had to run around and dance about, and eventually you would get given that sword. Obviously it was a troll. I got trolled hard. What you actually get is you get a CD and that plays, or it's named Never Going to Give You Up by Rick Astley. So I got trolled hard. I tried that for hours and yeah. Down here is a little farm area that he was working on. I haven't looked at this too much, but we've got little plants over there. We've got some animal in there, chickens in there for eggs, sheep there for wool, cows for milk. I can only assume this was meant to be maybe pigs. Ah, you can get in. Oh no, 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 no! Oh dear. What have I done? Alright, I can solve this, I can solve it. Oh, damn it. I've got my golden lasso. Get in here, you sheep. Wow. I think I can chalk that up as a failure. So what we've got in here is... not that much. Got some throwing blades there. What else have I got in here? Not a lot of stuff really, just a bunch of the usual. We've got angel wings, which let you fly. Let's see my angel wings. You had to give up part of your soul for that. Difficult to explain. When you craft the angel wings, you lose a heart forever. The only reason I've got hearts here is because I have the canisters there. See, if I take them out, see, I've got one less heart there at the bottom. That's why, because of the angel wings. So I put soulbound. I enchanted soulbound onto there, so when you die, you get them back. Definitely don't want to lose those. So that's the base anyway. I'm not sure if there's anything else to show you. Like I said, the power source back here is mainly solar. We've got a hybrid solar panel there, which is pretty powerful. A mining tree there, which is pretty nifty. But my plan is to start a new base on this server and see where we can get with it. Hopefully do some cool inventions. My first plan is to try and make a reactor setup to try and get some more mass fab stuff set up. But that's all in good time. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please join me next time when we'll be starting our new base. And until then, goodbye!